can handle it until when you go away.
Oh, I have been mute all this while. I'm so sorry. I've been saying hello to trying to find out who is currently in this live. I thought I could be able to what's it called? Add more stuff in terms of like a title or stuff like that to this live. But it's not letting me add it. So if you're here, let me know who you are because I can't really see for some weird reason. Because using my mobile, I thought I should try my mobile today to see if that would be better in terms you've gone. In terms of if that would be better for the live. Um okay. I think I'm gonna use mine. I can't rotate my I'm trying to oof. Okay. I'm trying to charge my phone. Uh, okay. Hi. Hello, welcome in. I'm trying to see how I can type as well. I've never used this. What's my name? Oh, I'm trying to charge my phone. Sorry. I don't know why nobody's here. This live is about HR in the NHS. So if you're looking for a job in the NHS, this is the live for you. So try to stay on. If you're looking for a job in the NHS, try to stay on. I don't know why nobody's here as well. Yeah, I really want them to be here. So I'm going to try and update the settings of this live on here. Let me try and see if I can chat. Oh, thank you for the like. Questions and answers. This is just going to be a quick live. So welcome, stay on. If you're looking for a job in the NHS, please stay on. I don't know what's wrong with my what's it called? With my chat thing. It's not letting me chat for some weird reason. I need to try and see how I can chat.
Chat on there.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, good night. Oh, sorry. So if you're looking for a job in the NHS, this is the right channel for you to be. So yeah. Hello. Hi, Manzu Manuel. I need to wear my glasses. I keep saying that to myself. Every time I come on live, I should wear my glasses so I can see. So I can see properly. Hi, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I don't know where my glasses are. I'm trying to get my glasses. Okay, yeah. So let me get my glasses. Oh my, it's so dirty.
I can't see your glasses.
I need to try and see. Okay. Oh, much better. I need to realize that I need my glasses to see. I need my glasses to see. So I'm going to try and see if I can fix the chat in there. But if you have any questions about the NHS, please do let me know, and I will try and answer you as much as possible. I don't know why my YouTube has refused to connect. Share, add a stream, add stream marker. I'm trying to connect on my laptop to see if I can chat to you guys on there, but I'm not sure if I can, because for some reason, hey, what's the stream about? Oh, the stream is about NHS. I thought I've updated the title of the stream. The stream is about NHS questions and answers. So if you're looking for a job in the NHS, this is the right place for you to be. Drop your comments in here and I'll try and answer you as quickly as possible. Yes, HR things, especially for the NHS. So if you're looking for a job, yeah, let me know. I'm not sure what this flag is about. What's the flag about? I'm not sure. Yeah, so come on. Let's get, oh, tarot reading now. This is not tarot reading. I don't do any reading. Oh, that's a Turkish flag. Okay, thank you. Because you're watching me from Turkey. Whoa, wow. Oh my goodness, that's quite, my reach has gone that's really far. So I wasn't even expecting that. So yeah, this live really is about, this live is really about the NHS. So if you're looking for a job, yeah, HR and NHS job related thing. Thank you so much, Mans Smutera. Yeah. Do I help people get jobs in the NHS? I help support you to try and get a job. So I help with interview preparations. I help with writing your supporting statements on a one-to-one basis for a fee. So that's part of the things I do. So yeah, I currently work in the NHS. I have over 10 years of experience working in the NHS. So yes, that's the kind of thing I do on here. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Yeah. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Can I talk about sponsorship in the NHS? What do you want to know about sponsorship in the NHS? Drop your comment and I'll try and read it. Not even try. I would read it and I'll answer your question. Sponsorship in the NHS is a very broad subject. So if you want to know about sponsorship, drop your comments in there and I would get into that. Yeah. So let me know. I need to, let me switch my account on there. So yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. So do you have any questions about the NHS? I think that's what we need to talk about. So if you're looking for a job in the NHS, this is where you should be. This is talking to an HR expert. So yeah, you would want to do well to be on this platform. You would want to do well to be on this platform. Yeah. So let me have your questions. I'm trying to see if I can get into my chat on my laptop for some reason. Why they stop sponsorship band 3? And is the NHS currently recruiting? The reason why they stopped the sponsorship for band 3 is because it doesn't meet the criteria set by the UK government. It's not the NHS that stops sponsoring for band 3, but if the pay that is associated with band 3, doesn't meet the minimum required for a health and social care visa sponsorship requirements, they wouldn't be able to sponsor you. That's the long and short story of it. Because the pay for that is 24,000, I can't remember, 24,009 or 700 and something, it doesn't qualify for a minimum band 3 entry level. And for most people going into the NHS, the minimum amount that you would be able to earn for a band 3, because you're going to always start on the first level for band 3, is that £24,000. And because that doesn't meet the minimum requirement, hence the reason why the NHS doesn't sponsor people on band that are coming into the NHS on a band 3 anymore. So you're best to try and get a band 4 role. Those roles I think start from about 26 or 27,000. So those roles qualify. So band 4 and above. And because the way the NHS have now said it, because the UK government have now set it up, it's very, they want people that are very educated. So I think with those kind of band 4 roles, you will need to have some sort of qualifications to be able to apply for those roles. So yes, that is what the NHS is all about now. So yeah. Edit that. Sorry. I'm trying to see how I can see your charts, because once they come up here, it kind of disappears from my mobile. I'm trying to see if I can get it on my control room here. Fingers crossed. Yes, I can see you now. So I can see you guys, all the questions now. So I'm not going to miss any questions on anymore. So yeah, I think the first question I took was I'm reading from my laptop at the other side. So yeah, that's why I'm looking at that side. So if I get your question, then I'll face back to my mobile. Okay, let me even see how many percent I have in my charge. Okay, I think I have a good amount of charge left. So yes. Okay. Let me see. So Zainab Semowo asked about sponsorship, and she asked me about why they were stopping sponsoring for band 3s, and I've answered that question. And Ogemike asked, so is the NHS actively recruiting anytime so far you meet their requirements? Yes, the NHS is actively recruiting at the moment. There are loads of NHS trusts that are actively recruiting. There are loads of NHS trusts that are actively recruiting. I dropped a video on my channel. Let me see if I can actually give you guys the link to that video on here. I'm going to try and get it from my laptop and paste it onto this one. Let me see. I go to my studio and I'll drop that link for the active NHS organizations that are actively sponsoring. Let me look for that role. That's, I think this is it. Yeah. So I found the video. So there are some trusts that are actively still sponsoring. So if you want to know the trust, I would want you to, I'm trying to find your question. Maybe I can reply you. Okay, I don't think I can reply. I'll just reply you. So Ogamike, you asked about, is the NHS still actively sponsoring? Yes, they are still actively sponsoring. And if you go to my channel, watch this video, it gives you a list, or it tells you about the roles, the NHS trusts that are still actively sponsoring. So you can get that list now before I make it a paid list for NHS trusts that are still sponsoring. So when you watch the video from the start to the finish, you'll then be able to know how to request the link to get the names of all the NHS trusts that are still sponsoring. So I'll be making that list paid very soon by the end of this week. So you will do well to try and get that list for free. Okay, so that's for Ogemike. And all of you that are here, please subscribe to my channel, because I do offer a lot of information on there about the NHS, trying to get roles in the NHS, interview tips, information about immigration, sponsorship, and all that. I do have a lot of videos on my channels about that, so you will do well to go and watch my channel, yeah, and subscribe as well. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay. So main Shamurali 593 asked that for band 6 and band 7 jobs, is there any areas we should focus on more? Any resources or reading you recommend? I think really depend on what role you're going for with that question. Main Murali and 593 depends on the role you're going for. So if you're going for an administrative role as a band 5 or band 6 or band 7, there's different requirements. If you're going for a data role, there are different requirements. If you're going for a health sector role, there are different requirements. So you need to really tell me what roles you're trying to apply for, to be able to then kind of tailor you to let you know what kind of roles, excuse me, what kind of things you would need to really apply to. Yeah, any resources that you would need. Zainab asked that what of someone who is looking for a switch that's already on a route? So yes, definitely. If you get another job within the NHS, you can switch. It's up to the organization to allow you to switch, and they do allow you to switch. They are welcoming a lot of I keep saying organizations. They are welcoming a lot of people onto the NHS for them to be able to sponsor them. So even though you have a health a social care visa, you can always switch. Once you have a job, once you've applied successfully, you've been shortlisted, you've done your interview and you were successful, and you've already told them at the beginning from band 4 upwards, and for most organizations in the NHS, they would sponsor you if they still have their sponsorship certificate. One thing you also guys need to realize is that this is an insider tip. If you're not currently in the NHS, the NHS year is between 1st of April to 31st of March, and that's what our budget is. So if we've already used up all the SCARE certificate or whatever certificates that we have within the trust, we wouldn't be able to sponsor you because of the time. So what's the best time to really apply? Maybe around April, May. There's still a lot of sponsorships, a lot of money still left in the pot at the beginning of the year. Not when we're getting to December and we're now kind of pen and painting. We're being very selective about the people that we're going to be offering these sponsorships to. So they're being more selective, they're being more thorough in a way for people that are going to be giving the sponsorship to, because they don't have as much money as they had in April as at December. So that's one thing you guys need to realize. That's one thing you guys need to realize in terms of the sponsorship. Yeah. So before the new rule doesn't really, there's, if you already have a visa, that's for Zainab Semowo. If you already have a visa, you're already on track. You're already in the system. And then if you have the social care visa, the COS for the social care, and you're already in the system, you already have a job, you already have a valid visa on that social care, then you decide to say, oh, do you know what? I want to move to the NHS. I've done my degree, or I've done this, I've done that. I know I can get a job in the NHS. You can switch without any issues. No one is stopping you from switching. There's nothing that says, oh, because you already have one visa and it was based on the old rules, you can't switch. I think it's if your question has to do with dependents and being able to move your dependents to that, you would need to be sure that the visa you're going to be moving on to would allow you to bring your dependents on that visa. If that's the question you are asking, Zainab. So you need to know. Yeah. Ogemike, you're such a kind soul. From the few times I've watched your videos and the way you explain them deeply. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, that is really, really good. That is so good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you as well. I do try as much as possible, although I offer a consultancy service. That's the one-to-one, working with me directly, one-to-one, speaking to me on the phone and all that, having direct access to me. I do try to make sure that all my videos are properly explained, properly researched, telling you the truth about what's going on within the NHS, because I currently work there and I do want to see people succeed. What hurts me the most is all these things that we're hearing out there about how much people are paying to get COS. It really hurts my soul. Where the NHS will give you all this, will give you this visa for free, even though there's still some cost that you will need to pay to it, but it wouldn't be the ridiculous amount of money. I've heard some people pay as high as 30 for them to get COS. Not just the COS, they'll just get the COS. Yes, they'll bring their dependents, and there's no job. Just for them to be able to move into the country, yes, but there's still no job. And it hurts my soul that people can sleep in their houses and charge people for COS that will cost them less than £2,000. It hurts my soul so much. It really does. It hurts me so badly. And I can't, a lot of people have tried to approach me to try and help them to sell that to my clients, and I've ultimately refused in terms of, no, I cannot. Because you're a thief. That's what I feel. They're thieves because of the amount of money they charge. Sorry, I need to use my lip gloss. That because of the amount of money they charge, And the fact that most of them don't even end up having jobs. They don't end up having jobs to give to these people. And they just, oh my goodness, they are borrowing left, right, and center to be able to stay in the country. It's quite disheartening. I do feel for people that have had to go through that process. Yeah, I really do. I really do feel really feel bad about them. I really feel sorry for them. Yeah. But thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. So the link to the video that I mentioned in terms of the trust that are still currently sponsoring, that's the link to the video. You guys should go and watch it. It is very informative and you get to know secrets NHS trusts that are still offering sponsorship actively. I'll be making that list into a paid version very soon. So if you want that list now and you're on this live, you're better off going to.
Mommy, I'm sorry, but he's like getting really tired.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm gonna have to leave soon. Yeah. So admin or HR, in terms of, is that the band 6 role? I'm guessing that's band 6 and band 7. Yes. So I think with those ones, you have to be very technical about it. You have to ensure that your person specification is looked at properly and your supporting statement aligns directly with the person specification. So ensure that you're answering each line of that person's specification. Each line of that person's specification, you're answering it in your supporting information. You just need to ensure that you're very technical. I'll be bringing out some kind of paid documents for you to be able to learn how to write those supporting statement by yourself if you don't want to pay for you to have that one-to-one connection with me. So yeah, that's the next thing. Yeah. For band 4 roles, is IELTS required? Yes, IELTS is required. For some of them, they would ask you for that. So that's the English and all those kind of qualifications. Yes, you do need that. Most of them would definitely request that. So I would advise you to have that done as soon as possible. The Olo, I'm really bad with some Nigerian things. I think the way people write it is really, sometimes really hard for me. Yeah, so you have an interview, Ololade Akudu 901. I think that's how to say your name. I'm really sorry. Ella says, I have an interview for a clerical assistant role, and it says there would be numerical and literary assessment. Any tips on what this assessment would be like? I would suggest for you to go online and look for assessment centers or assessment days for what's it called, for that role that you're going for. If you check online, I'm sure there'll be loads of information there for you to do. What kind of questions should you expect? Scenario-based questions. Tell us about, that kind of questions. What would in this scenario, mostly scenario-based questions, competency-based questions. Those are the questions that would be asked during NHS interviews. We have like a book. It's called, what do we even call it now? We have an interview structure. I can't remember what the book is called because we use it quite often. We don't even have like a name that we use. I can't remember the name now. But there's a booklet that we use for all NHS organization that gives us a structure of the kind of questions that we ask. So that's why, because I do this, I'm always on the interview panel. I know the kind of questions that you would expect to come out in those kind of things. So most of our questions are competency, scenario, tell us about the time, what's it called, competency based on that role. If it's an admin clerical role, so you need to look for things to do with admin clerical, check online to see what kind of assessment day that you would do. You might need to do some typing stuff, you might need to do some multiplication, maybe need to do some Excel stuff for that interview. So yeah, just try and get yourself ready as much as possible for that interview. I'm going to stay on for 6 more minutes because I need to go and attend to my son. Is not feeling well. He has the flu, and so I'm trying to make sure that he's okay and comfortable. I think his sisters want to go to bed, so it's past their bedtime anyways. So yeah, I might end up coming back. Is band 4 role eligible to move with a family or so? I think so. You might need to check with the trust what kind of visa sponsorship they're going to try and give to you. So you might need to check with the trust. If that's because the health and social care, I think you should be able to move with your family. Um, hold on, let's just check health and social care visa move with family. Yeah. Because you know now with the visas, the partner is assessed separately from the main applicants. You know that, right? So it's not like a joint one anymore. So yeah. Um yeah. So I think that's what it is in terms of your partner and your children. So I've just been onto the gov.uk website because I'm not going to want to give you hearsay information. So what it says is that your partner and children may be able to apply to join you or stay in the UK as your dependents if they are eligible, like I said. If your partner or child application is successful, their visa will usually end on the same date as yours. If a child's parents have visas with different expiry dates, the child visa would end on the earlier dates. So your dependents would be your husband, wife, civil partner, or unmarried partner, any children under 18. If your if your child is over 18, and if they currently have permission to be in the UK as your dependent. Um, yeah. So that's for bank. So you need to really look at it because they're going to have to do their own application separately. So that's what it is with the health and social care visa. So yeah. So I think I've answered your question, Ogemi Care. So does anybody else have any questions? I know you guys are a couple of people here. Like I said, I might try to come back once I settle my son, but I just wanted to just quickly do a quick live on YouTube because I haven't been on here doing my lives focusing on HR stuff for a bit because I've been so busy with work. I've been so busy with consultancy as well. So if you do want that consultancy service, this is my email address. Let me see. Human resources is the human resources playbook at gmail.com. So that's my email address. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin it to the top of this message. So if you want that one-to-one help in terms of applying for your roles, doing your supporting statements, applying for your roles in the NHS, preparing for your interview with real scenario-based questions, competency-based questions from a seasoned person that interviews constantly, please do well to send me an email and then we can talk. Then you can know about the prices and how much I do charge for my services. So yeah. And also if you also need that help, you can always go to my channel. Where is my channel's link? Go to my channel and where is it? Where is my link? Where's my settings? Go to my channel link. Oh no, that's not where it is. I'm trying to pin it as well to this live so you guys can go and check me out. Yeah. So yeah, this is my channel link. So you do all to follow me on here. Let me pin it as well. That's my no. I don't think I can. I'll leave my email address there. So that's my channel link. There are loads and loads of videos on there for you to be able to watch and for you to be able to get a lot of value. What I put on my channel, it's a lot of value for free. Most of the stuff I put on my channel is also with my consultancy and people as well. So yeah. So I really appreciate everyone that stopped by, everyone that's asked questions today regarding NHS questions and answers. I would try and ensure that the next time I'm coming on live, I put like a banner properly so that people that are coming into the room would know what this live is about, because I think I started it without actually realizing I couldn't amend or edit anything in here. So I just wanted to just try this service. So thank you so much everyone for stopping by. I'm your girl, the your HR ally. If you do need any help with regards to the with regards to NHS recruitment, NHS interview, NHS supporting statement, NHS profile review, and also actually I don't always forget to kind of advertise my other services in terms of employee relations as well. So I do things like that as well, helping you sort out your grievances, disciplinaries, and all that kind of stuff. So employee relations, once you're already inside the NHS. So yeah, I can help you be your advocate for the NHS or your trust as well. Yeah. So thank you so much everyone for stopping by. If you have any question, the two people that are currently in the room, if you have any questions before I log out, please, or three people in the room, if you have any questions before I log out, please let me know quickly so I can answer your questions, unless I will be back maybe later today or tomorrow and we can talk a bit more. I'll try and put up like what's it called? Like a flyer. I think that's what the best thing is. I'll try and do like a flyer for NHS for the live session. Okay. So thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Ogemike. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So do well to follow my channel. Go and watch my videos. You would gain a lot. I've had some clients that they wanted to do supporting information and interview. They just said, you know what, let me go and watch your videos first, and I'll use that to write my supporting statement. I'll see how well I do on that. And they've been able to be successful in getting shortlisted for interviews. So yeah, please go and watch those videos. In terms of the value, is a lot of value for free. So I'm pushing out all those things there, but very soon I'm going to make all those videos private, and then I'll start charging for those services properly. So, but in the point that I'm still trying to grow my business, I'm just making everything free and sharing a lot of secrets to people that are smart that have come to join my services. Yeah. No worries, Ogemike. Thank you. I'll be expecting to hear from you. Yeah. So until next time, when I bring you myself back to this forum, thank you, everybody, and have a good evening. Yeah. Take care. Bye, everybody.